Chapter 11. Sri Sadguru said, Sri Bhagavan himself looks after the welfare of that man who is ever engaged in the dhyana of Ishvara. An exalted Vaishnava named Ekanatha was living in Pratishthanapuram. He was a Brahmana and an exponent of the Vedanta. He was a very rich householder. He used to attend on sadhus daily. He was a yogi and had a very calm disposition. He was unattached and had a very good conduct. He had subdued all his senses. He had unflinching faith in Lord Vittala and was worshipping Sri Panduranga daily in a very systematic way, with all due rituals. He had the chanting of divine names as the only object of his life. He rendered a Marathi version of Srimad Bhagavatam, which is capable of bestowing one with true knowledge and an unattached attitude. Daily, he used to give discourses on Srimad Bhagavatam in the midst of the devotees. Once a student approached him and with hands folded in reverence, he introduced himself to Ekanatha. The student said, I am a descendant of the group of Brahmanas following the Ashvalayana Sutra, a sutra, the mode of performing religious rites. I follow the Rig Veda. I take refuge in you, taking you to be my preceptor with the Samhita, the stick of the peepal tree, in hand, symbolizing the woe. I do not have my parents or any other relatives. I consider you all in all. I consider you all in all for me, and hence take refuge in you. My residence is at Dwaraka. My name is Krishna. You are the universal preceptor, and hence you should please accept me, an orphan, as your disciple. Sri Sadguru said. Mahatma Ekanatha, with great affection for the disciple, gave refuge to him, who was very meek, was adorned with noble qualities, was very handsome, and was endowed with a sweet voice, and had surrendered to him completely. From that day, the devoted boy used to live in the Gurukula and rendered all sorts of service to his preceptor. Daily he would get up early in the morning ahead of his Guru. Completing his bath and morning rites, he would engage in Hari Bhajan. Whenever Sri Ekanatha went to Godavari for a holy dip, he used to follow him there, wash the Guru's clothes, and render different services to him. Also, he would fetch pots of water to help the wife of the Guru. He would also gather fresh flowers for the puja of the Lord. He would assist the Guru in puja by handing over to him the dhupa, the incense, etc. in due time in the course of the puja. He would recite the holy chantings along with his Guru. Daily he would eat the prasadam of the Guru with his permission. He used to eat after the Guru had finished only that little which was indispensable to keep him alive. He used to write down neatly all the works authored by Sri Ekanatha. With great enthusiasm, he would read them very eloquently in the presence of the Guru. Whenever the Guru gave discourses, he would stand near him, fanning him and listening to his words with ardent interest. When Ekanatha engaged in Hari Bhajan, he would join him, singing very melodiously and playing on the tambura. At nights, when Mahatma Ekanatha went to bed, he would massage his legs with great regard till late hours. Thus, daily he used to serve the Guru with devotion and dedication. The great Vaishnava Ekanatha also showered unfettered love on him. Thus, that devout student spent 12 memorable years in the Gurukula dedicated to the service of the Guru. In the meantime, a Vedic scholar on the pilgrimage reached Dwaraka to have Sri Krishna's darshan. The Vedic scholar found that the divine presence of the compassionate Sri Krishna was missing in Dwaraka. Hence he engaged in very severe penance. At that time, the Lord of Dwaraka, the ocean of compassion and the one fond of the bhaktas, appeared in his dream and said the following. Sri Bhagavan said, I, who am under the control of the bhaktas, am at present living in Pratishthanapuram, serving Ekanatha. a great devotee of mine. Hence, you also come there and live in the sweet company of that Bhakta. Unnecessarily do not trouble yourself going on pilgrimage. Having listened to this command, the Vedic scholar was surprised. He came to Pratishthanapuram to have the darshan of Shri Krishna. That Brahmana was sitting outside the house of Ekanatha. The brahmachari Krishna, who was always engaged in the service of the Guru, was also seen there. Enchanted by his beauty, the Brahmana had some doubt. Hence, he approached Ekanatha and inquired of him politely. At that time, Krishna slipped into the house and disappeared. Both Brahmana and Ekanatha were astonished. Mahatma Ekanatha realized that he was only Shri Krishna, the Lord of all worlds, who had come as his disciple. He lamented deeply, pondering on the noble qualities of his disciple. He wept bitterly along with his wife due to the grief of separation from his disciple, who was not to be found anywhere. Ekanatha lamented, Hey Krishna, O ocean of compassion, O the one fond of bhaktas, Madhava, Lord of the world, Lord of Devi Rukmini, Keshava, where have you gone? You who deserve all the worship and the veneration of the Devas, like Brahma and Rudra, served me in many ways, becoming my disciple. O Lord, I am not Bhagavan Vasishta, nor am I Sandipani, the Guru of Sri Rama and the Guru of Sri Krishna respectively. Oh, how low am I, the dull-witted one! How great are you, the all-knowing Almighty! Oh, you are the all-pervading Spirit. Massaged my legs, how great a sinner am I! Please forgive me for all my sins committed unaware of your glory. Sri Sadguru continued. The Brahmana consoled Ekanatha, the preceptor of Sri Bhagavan himself and the noblest of the devotees, who was weeping bitterly. That Brahmana was living there, serving Ekanatha with great devotion and affection, as he was having in mind the command of Lord Sri Krishna. Thus ends chapter 11, entitled Ekanatha Charitam 1 of Book 8 of Shri Vaishnava Samhita, composed by Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal.